Growing up, I was always a very active child. I loved to jump around, bounce around, do cartwheels, and flip around. It was always active motion for me. So one day, I felt like I was in a situation and I had an opportunity to explore pole dancing or pole fitness, and I took it. I jumped at the opportunity. So I'm just going to share that story with you so you know. Hi, I'm Latia. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I hope you like this video and enjoy it. Please let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll do my best to take feedback into consideration. But it was the summer of 2010 or 11. It was one of my summer college programs. I did a research experience for undergraduates, REU programs, in computer science as my summer getaways. There's a story behind that, but basically I did a computer science class, was looking for summer programs, and the teacher was like, if you join my major, we've got programs for you. And then I did National Science Foundation research experience for undergraduate programs. I did one in University of Massachusetts Amherst, University of Central Florida, and at the New York Institute of Technology. So I would spend my summers making money by doing research and different projects. So when I was in Florida, we were talking one day, and somehow we just got onto the topic of strippers. Like, I don't remember how it happened, but we were just like chopping it up, just chit-chatting, and all of a sudden it was just like, I wonder how strippers learn how to dance. And it was just like, you know what, that's a great question. Let's look into this. So I ended up doing some research and finding that 10 minutes away there was a pole studio. It was Sexy Assets Fitness, if I recall correctly, and they had a monthly membership. For a month you could do an unlimited package. I was one of about 3 women doing the program, and I'd actually drove from Southern Illinois all the way down to Florida just to do the program. So I had my car, I had the money to do it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for a class tonight. And I signed up for a beginner's class that night, and I was like, if any other women want to go, let me know, meet me there, however you want to do it. I'm ready to take this opportunity and like go through it. So I end up taking my car about 10 minutes down the road from where we were staying. We had these 1-bedroom apartments that were across from the campus, and there was a campus shuttle. So there was a campus shuttle that I would take. So I didn't drive myself to the lab, and I would walk to the shuttle. So I ended up taking the shuttle back, driving myself down to the class, and taking my first pole class ever. And from the very first class, I just wanted to go upside down, invert. I wanted to flip and climb and do all the fun things that I could do on it. I am a trickster at heart. I love flipping and doing all the things. So in this beginner's class, you start off learning how to walk around the pole. So it's like, you know, you have to walk around the pole. And this is a studio where they want you to be sexy and touch yourself. So it's like, make sure you're touching yourself, like your hair, and you flip it, and like be in the moment and have fun with it. And I was like, I'm an athlete. I like lifting weights, and I'm very much like let's go in the gym. So this was a different type of workout for me, where I got to be like kind of playing with my sexy side and letting loose a little bit. And it was a lot of fun. So I'm in this beginner's dance class, like pole dancing class, and I have to touch my boobs and touch my body and pull up on myself. And I was probably like super awkward, like, okay, like, let me touch myself. Oh yeah, flipping the hair, we're doing it. And like my hair isn't super long, and it never really gets like I think around here is like the longest it gets. So I don't have hair that like flips around always. I've only been growing my locks out for a year now. And So I always like feel extra awkward when I have like my short fro or my natural hair and I'm just like, oh, flip it around and it's like nothing's happening. It's just awkward. So, I fell in love though. I love pole dancing, and it's a great place for experimenting with like movement. A lot of the women are very supportive and they'll cheer you on whether you're good or whether you're not. It's such a atmosphere of just fun and camaraderie, and I really love doing it. So since then, well, in that first month of taking classes, I actually went from their beginner like pole virgin class through to, I think I was taking level 2 or 3 classes before I left within that month. I was taking like at least 2 or 3 classes a week, or like every day that they had a class spot available, I was taking classes that I was qualified for. And by the end of it, I was climbing up the pole. We had one class where she made us climb, lift up, sit, and you had to hold yourself with your legs for a few seconds. You had to like climb with your arms only, sit again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the pole's here and you're like sitting. So it's like using arms and just like readjusting your legs throughout. I learned how to invert within that first month. So I learned how to do like a basic invert, and I was so excited to do it. Like, I waited for her to like help me out, but that was something that I was able to do pretty quickly. And I just love it. There's just something about being able to spin around on a pole and be a little bit sexy and play around with how I show up in the world that gives me so much joy and fun. And I'm actually considering buying one of the tension rod poles for my apartment so that I can play on a pole and get some fitness and workout time in, because I've been feeling kind of all over the place actually. I've just been feeling like high energy days, low energy days, days where I just want to do everything, days when I want to do nothing. And I feel like if I get a pole, that might help me channel some of my energy and have something to look forward to when I get up in the morning, because I might be able to like hop on the pole before I start my work day, or hop on the pole after a work day and just dance and show my stuff. And since going there, so I started taking pole in Orlando, Florida. I've done pole classes in St. Louis. I've done pole classes in Salt Lake City, San Diego, San Francisco. I competed in a pole competition in Los Angeles last year, April, actually. It was the PSO Pole Sport Organization competition. I helped in New York with pole competition before. I did take classes in New York as well. I did S Factor classes in New York and body and pole classes. Yeah, I stopped by the Foxy Fitness studio at some point in New York City years ago, just looking around, checking out fitness places. And it's a hobby that, it's one of those expensive hobbies. It's usually like $20 a class, more or less, depending on what the pricing structure is. Unlimited passes are the best if you can get unlimited access to classes. That's usually one of the challenges, is that places where they're unlimited, a lot of people are going to be signing up, so you'll be on a wait list or different things like that. That's why whenever I was able to sign up and I was able to do the unlimited pass, I was like, yes, let's do the unlimited month. I think I had about a month left of my time in Florida, and that's part of what made me choose that path. And since then, I have invested a lot of money in pole. I even took classes in Columbus, Ohio when I was on a project for Accenture, but I just love being able to flip and invert and combine strength with beauty. And there's so many different styles of pole fitness or pole dance. Like, some classes are very strength oriented, where you're doing pull-ups and crunches and abs and you're getting a full body workout. And then some of them are more dance oriented, and you can, at least for me, sometimes I was like, were you a stripper? Because like some of the moves they said, like I know in Salt Lake City, one of the instructors was like, and you're rolling and you're moving, as long as the money flows, you're doing it. And they stop, you stop. you do it only while you're getting the money. And I was just like, okay, what's your past story? I want to know about your background. But it's all fun. It's a great workout, and I hope if you get the opportunity to do it that you go for it. Like pole fitness, pole dance, all of the above, like however you want to call it, is such an empowering workout. And I hope you come to love it as much as I do, or at least fractionally as much as I do, because I adore it. And I can't wait to get back into a class and learn some new moves. And maybe if I do get a pull off show videos, or I'll probably start posting some of the clips that I do have of my dancing when I talk about some things, so you can see what I'm talking about if there's something worth talking about. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Latia. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.